Start. The Employees Provident Fund scheme was introduced by an ordinance in 1952. Later, an enactment came, and in the early stages, the scheme was made applicable only to six selected industries which were supposed to have the capacity to pay. Now, of course, more than 60 industries are covered by the Employees Provident Fund scheme, but the Act gives the appropriate government certain powers to exempt certain factories from the operation of the Employees Provident Fund scheme. Thus, the employees in a particular industry are governed by more than one provident fund scheme. As is obvious, frequent changes in the place of employment take place, and a worker who is today employed in an exempted factory may in due course join a factory where the Employees Provident Fund scheme under the Act is applicable. Then he faces a lot of difficulties in the transfer of his funds from the exempted scheme to the statutory scheme. It is therefore time that the government did away with exemptions altogether. Para. Then, Mr. Vice Chairman, the need for a comprehensive social security scheme is well accepted in the country. The government of India some 10 years back appointed a working group headed by Mr. V.K.R. Menon, Director of the Regional Office of the ILO in New Delhi. That working group went round the country and produced a comprehensive scheme for social security, and the recommendation was that the employees' state insurance and the employees' provident fund schemes should be merged into one social security scheme, which would also be able to give workers unemployment benefits and old age pension. It is more than 10 years since this report was submitted, and though the government appears to have accepted the recommendation in principle, nothing has been done in that matter. That is probably due to the fact that a number of provident fund schemes are exempted from the operation of the statutory scheme. How will the government merge these exempted schemes into the social security scheme? So, if the government are serious about merging the employees' state insurance and the employees' provident fund schemes, it is time that they did away with exemptions. It appears that the government of India have granted exemptions where under the law they had no power to do so. That is a wrong trend, and I must voice my protest against this. Over.